Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? It's Renee Bird. I hope you guys are well. I'm about to start an IG live with a good friend of mine called Mandy Platt. I'm waiting to see when she's going to join. Can't see her at the moment. Here she is. Give me 1 second. Hi, good morning, Diane. How are you? I attempted to blow dry my hair. Hello,
Good
Mandy.
morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
All right, darling. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
You
How's
look
everything going?
you look pretty this morning.
You know what? I thought I'll blow dry my eyes. Tempted. I've got Diana on IG, so she can tell me how I got on. But I thought I'll try and blow dry and wash my hair, put a little lipstick on,
Yeah,
brighten
you
up
look
the day a bit, huh?
it's makeup on, right? Oh my God.
Definitely.
It's
You've got
lovely.
to, haven't you? Sometimes it's brighten up yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Sometimes, I mean, we're all sitting here with no makeup, no nails, no nothing. So every
Yeah.
and for me to put my makeup on this morning felt great. I love it. But
No, it does make you feel better, doesn't it?
yes, it's nice. Blow job my hair
It
for you
looks
guys.
lovely.
You all right?
No, so, I'm very excited to have you online today. Hello to everyone that's joined, Diana, people overseas, and everyone that's joined in. I'm really excited to have you on here today. Hi, Tesley, waving to everybody.
Hi
So this
guys.
is the second of series of the Who Am I? And it's a good opportunity to find out just who are you? You know, who are these people I'm speaking to? And amazing people. And this lovely lady, Mandy Platt, is just, she's a friend. I'm very lucky to have some amazing friends. And
Oh,
she is a mind, a body influencer. She knows exactly how to look after yourself, especially at these times. I think we need to have a good understanding of, you know, what to do. And we're literally having cabin fever, having to stay at home. And I know how I feel, isn't it, man?
yeah.
So I want her to talk about who she is. She's an amazing woman. And over to you, man.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I'm a mind, body, and health influencer. I'm also a personal trainer. So I work with lots of different people with lots of different issues. We're talking obesity, we're talking addictions, women that have had cancer in recovery, lots of different spinal conditions, curvatures of the spine. I look after young adults with different problems. So it's a really big variety of work that I do. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, health is wealth. So it's all about your health, your
Yeah.
body outside that comes with exercise and eating well is a bonus for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I concentrate on the inner health for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's really, really important to understand. I think when you're thinking about your inner health and you're focusing on getting everything right inside, you start to look and feel amazing on the outside. So it makes sense, right? You
No, totally. Inside, I think right
people
now.
are focused on what they look like and not what's going
Mhm.
on. So, you know, that
Mm.
right, you get everything right.
And do you think there's a lot of pressure at the moment with regards to body image? I think, you know, what's the norm? What does that mean? You know, everyone's got different body types. I think we need to sort of take the pressure off. I know in my industry, you know, I'm a fuller figure, as in I've got curves, and I know sometimes people look and think, oh, wow, she needs to be a size 8, but you need to feel yourself, you need to be who you are at the end of the day.
Look, first of all, social media is a great thing, and in some ways, it's not such a great thing because what we're all
Mm-hmm.
doing is something that's not real. Okay, a lot of us
Mm-hmm.
and famous women and people that are coming on that have lots and lots of followers also have a glam squad. They've got, you know, they're airbrushed. Their bodies can change with certain things that you can do with your phone. So you're not looking
Mm-hmm.
at something that's real. Nobody has a perfect body and a perfect face. Nobody's perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is you want to be the best version of yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
can't compare yourself to other people. That's so that really does mess with your mind when you start trying to compare yourself to the celebs that you're following because you are
Mm-hmm.
following something that's just not real.
Yeah, and you're completely right. You know, I've done a lot of photo shoots and videos, and hopefully I don't look too bad normally. But when you finish to see the finished product, you're like, okay, was that me? They can do some amazing things to hopefully enhance. I think it's important for them to add a little value, but not take away who your characteristics are, because then you can lose who you are.
Exactly. And I think being in lockdown and going through this, it's really taught us so much about what's real, what's not. You know,
Yeah.
want to be following who you don't. You know, it's
Mm.
real and being organic, and just, you know, we're all in this together. We're
Me
all
too.
famous, you're a celeb, you're wealthy, you're not wealthy. Everybody's going through this together. We're all the,
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? We're
mm-hmm,
all beings. We all have feelings. We're all dealing with this in our own ways.
mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's just really important not to ever compare yourself to anybody else, you know, and that goes with being in the gym, doing your fitness. You know, there's so workouts. A lot of my followers and my friends are saying to me, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed with, you know, everything that's going on. There's this workout, there's that workout, there's celebrity work. The point is, first of all, the reason why I haven't been posting lots of workouts, I've done the odd one, but not loads, is because it's so about your mind right now. It's about sanity and keeping positive and calm. And, you know, also when you're following these workouts, a lot of them are from celebs. They're not qualified. You know, you're
Yeah.
following something that could actually hurt you. You have to be very,
Mm-hmm.
very, you know, I'm not there when I give you a workout to actually correct you. I can't see what you're doing. So I'm very basic, very simple workouts for you guys to follow so that you get right, you know. And also I love the gems that I get on how you're getting on. So there is a lot going on out there, and everybody's trying to get their thing across and their workouts across, and some of them
Yeah.
are really, really bad. So be
No,
careful.
no, I think you're completely right. I think there's a few people that, as you know, the ones that are very qualified, and some people, unfortunately, they'll be doing workouts, but actually come out a little bit injured. So we need to be really careful, don't we? And
Yeah,
you said it, we've spoken a few times, and you said don't put pressure on yourself to feel that you have to be exercising every single day. You want to be, you know, physically capable. And also, if you overdo exercise, the immune system can drop, which then cause, you know, all sorts of things. So it's finding that balance, isn't it?
it's finding the balance, and it's, look, we've all got to work out because, you
Mm-hmm.
know, work does so much good for your body and your mind, right? But going for a walk in the woods in nature is just such an amazing feeling, something really lovely to do. Walking's great for you. Doing workouts using muscle, body weight, weights is also important, but don't put pressure on yourself to have to do a whole full hour. You know, you can 20 minutes, 30 minutes, as long as you're moving. And girls, when you're doing your housework, that's exercise. Be mindful doing your housework. So like when you're dusting and stuff, make sure you're engaging your core. Make sure you're giving full arm rotation. When you're dusting, when you're hoovering, full arm extension. You know, do a few in between. Make it fun, you know. It
One of one of our viewers said that it's good when you do it near the window. Like I have my windows open all the time to let in that air and to feel connected with
yeah,
outside the nature, you know.
yeah. Yeah, and all about your breathing and, you know, just taking in some air and stuff. But look, working out with your weights and your body weight is really important, especially for us girls, for lots of different
Yes.
reasons. Okay, so, you know, it's all well and good going for a run, going for a long, long walk, but that's not going to improve a lot what's going on inside. Okay, first of all, working out with weights, what you're doing is you're improving blood chemistry. So you're improving the quality of your blood. So basically, you get more oxygen throughout your body. It blood sugar levels. So whether you're suffering with diabetes, you can prevent too. You can also improve diabetes too. Osteoporosis, when you get to a certain age, whether you're a man or a woman, you know, you get in your 40s and your bones start to lose the mass and the density. So basically, the only way to improve that is resistance training. Okay, you stop osteoporosis, you can halt that. You know, you're improving your soft tissues, your joints, and muscle also, you know, for the look of your body, tightens you up, completely can change the shape of your body. So, and also, I mean, the biggest thing for me is that when you're working with weights, okay, you finish your workout and then for 24 hours after, even a bit longer, you're still burning energy. Muscle,
Okay. I didn't realize. So after the workout, it's still working.
yeah, you're still working because working out your muscle actually uses energy and fat stores energy. Okay, so the more muscle you have, the more metabolic you become. You're going to be burning calories rest. So
Mm.
that's
What kind of weights? Because I use kettlebells. Like we've had a session and I've got myself kettlebells. Are those good, or what can we do? What can we order
good.
now?
But when you're starting off, obviously everybody's at different levels, and
Uh-huh.
everybody wants to do different things. Not everybody enjoys one thing. You know, you've got to
Hmm.
find what makes you happy, because with exercise, it's motivation that gets you started, and it's habit that keeps you going. Okay, so you want to be able to
Hmm.
do your workouts. So if you're starting off, you know, get yourself some 2, 3, 4 kg dumbbells. They're brilliant to start with.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like my kettlebells, you know. Um,
Mm.
8 kg kettlebell is great to have. But you can incorporate anything at home that you do in the gym. Most of the stuff, you know, it's adapting. It's adapting.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. And then obviously we spoke about the mind. I think this is the most important thing in this time.
Yeah.
I've had a breakdown. I'm not going to lie. You have to be honest. I have another half that's in another country. So the
Yeah.
border closed, and that I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I'm very positive, very focused. I walk with sunshine, but
Yeah.
I'm human, and it was
Yeah.
really tough at one point. And then I had to just kind of suck it in and realize the door will open eventually, and just refocus. And I've got loads to do, as you know, and just put all the energy, keep in prayer, meditation. But
Yeah.
what do you suggest people should do? Because it's really tough. I'm not going to lie. It's a difficult situation.
It's not easy. It's you know, you have to make decisions. It's choices. Okay, are you going to be
Mm,
positive, or are you going to be negative? Can we change what's going on out there? No, we can't. We can
mm,
only change the way we think about it and how we are going to live our life. You know,
mm,
talking, you know, I know we've got some guys that are watching, and this is no
mm,
disrespect to you guys, but talking from a woman, it's really hard for us girls. We're doing the cooking, the cleaning, the shopping, but we're also looking after our family's emotions. We're the rock.
that's correct.
Rely on us. And so
That's correct.
me time is so
Mm-hmm.
important. You know, taking that time out, going in your bedroom, shutting the door, going for that walk,
Mm,
saying no. Okay, got to be able to say,
mm,
you know, getting the kids to
mm,
pull away to do things that they're not normally having to be made to do. You know, that's
mm,
important. And for Renee, for you, I know how hard this has been. You know, obviously we're friends and we talk not just on Insta Live, we talk personally, and I know how hard this is for you. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. This is not going to go on forever. Okay,
mm,
look, you have to live in the moment. Okay, you
mm,
can communicate with him. You know his well. He knows your well. You know that
yeah,
he's your or his, right? So
that's good.
therefore, this can only make you stronger. Okay,
Yeah,
survive this, and
yeah.
you know, it's just about being positive. It's about deciding that you're going to live in a happy way. You're not going to just
Mm,
go over this, because, in a way, I've got to tell you, a lot of my friends, followers, you know, people that I talk to, the
mm-hmm.
people that are suffering with depression and anxiety are actually now in a much, much better place. Okay, they're living very calmly, they're living how they want to live. It's the people that have had high powered jobs, that have
Mm,
found, that have been working like non-stop, 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 they're actually
mm,
really difficult. And for me,
mm,
it's shown me that life is about balance, man. You know, life is about
mm,
balance. After this lockdown, and when things start to get back to normal, I think a lot of people are going to take a look at how they've been living.
yeah.
And for me personally, I'm going to be doing things in a different way. I've kind of thought about how I want to be now. I was working all hours, running around, doing this, doing that. You know, yeah, I've still got my dreams, I've got my goals, and I'm going to achieve them. But I'm
Of
going to
course.
enjoy more family time, sit down and eat dinner without my phone in front of me, you know,
Mm-hmm.
get that quality time, and really appreciate it.
No,
Because
I totally agree with you. I think I've had to really check myself, because I was literally working. Well, I'm like 7 days a week, 24 hours.
yeah, far a
I've had
different.
to really think about my smart work, I call it. And, someone who's on the live can attest to it, when I've actually done things with them and laid down to have a relaxing moment, and had literally a panic attack, because my
Yeah,
body was like, what do you mean you're going to lay down?
yeah,
Why are you stopping? Why are you being still? And I was hyperventilating, and I thought, oh my God, what's wrong with me? But I realized that your body's moving ahead of you sometimes in your mind. And I've
yeah,
had to really stop, slow down. It's
yeah,
going to be okay. Everything you've got on your list to do will be done, and you have time to do it. And I think, isn't it interesting that the whole world has reset? Literally, we're all home now. We're doing things we've never done. We're literally being with our family and friends, people that
Yeah.
love us. We're able to see, actually see our children grow, which we've never had to do
Well,
before, because we've been so busy running, sending them off to nursery and things like that.
yeah, I've enjoyed the aspect of the calmness, the not white
Mm,
hair, my nails, my makeup, the running out,
mm,
spending more time cooking. You know, I've really enjoyed. I hate cooking normally, but I've actually enjoyed cooking and getting some new recipes together, and you know, sitting down as a family and talking. You know, especially
mm.
talking. Um, but routine is very, very important still, Renee. I think got to have a routine. There's a lot.
You're saying like people should, because what it is, it's very easy. I'm sure everyone can attest. I mean, Dinah, she said everyone needs to slow down. She's slow motion. She's the one that's really taught me that
Yeah,
sometimes it's okay. It's okay to let it go. But I think because we are like at home and the TV's on or what you're doing, you literally find yourself going to bed late sometimes. And I think that's dangerous, because obviously when the things do go back to normal, it's resetting them yourself. So you speak about routine. What do you mean? Explain.
what I'm like, how many people are watching a film? I mean, I'm sure you guys all out there can say, you know, you put a film on, doesn't matter whether it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because you can get up whatever time you like. No,
That's right.
don't.
No.
You know, make sure you're going to bed at a decent hour. Make sure you're waking up at a normal hour, and that you're living properly, because it's going to be very, very hard to get back to
Mm.
that normal 9 to 5, whatever you were doing before. Sleep is also so important for our health. You know, it's when everything repairs and the cells and the bloods are moving and everything else. You need to sleep. Okay, you sleep in, because without that, honestly, things start falling apart. It's very, very hydration. People don't drink enough water, Renee. You know, water.
Sorry to cut you. Someone said something quite profound and said that they had a panic attack, literally, and thought he was dying. You see, it's something that's happening. It just,
Yeah,
you said it again, mental health is everything.
huge after all this, because you know, this is hard. This is tough. You know, I've got an option. Danielle, bless her. You know, she's got a boyfriend. She'd been with him quite. Everything was going great. They're really, really, you know, they're kind of in love, and I had to say to her, you can't keep going backwards and forwards from here to there. You've got to make a decision. There, you're going to live here. So she was basically forced in a way to go and live with him. It's going. She's so happy. I don't get to see. You know what I mean? I miss her. My son's girlfriend. I'm not seeing him. You know, it is tough. But again, it boils down to how you look at things, how you program yourself to think about it. Are the kids happy? Yes, they are. Are they well and safe? Yes, they are. That's everything.
It's true. And I think when I've had the moments where it's been a bit tough, because it is, and we're human, I do think about that. Are my family healthy? Yes, they are. Am I healthy? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm able to still function. I'm still working. I'm still doing all the things. Money's coming in. I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed. And I think sometimes you have to take a stop, because I think we sometimes look at what our perception of bad is, and actually some people, when you read and watch the news and see what's going on in different parts of the world, and the mass unemployment in America and things that could happen, it's terrible. It makes you go, my goodness, how grateful. And
Look,
you have to be grateful for your circumstance, you know,
we've
really
got our
do.
ideas and our views of what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. That's, you know, I'm not going to tell you how I feel about it, you know, the government and what they're doing and everything else. It's all a mess, isn't it? I mean, let's face it, it's a mess. We can't change it.
No.
We can't change what's going on. So we've got to make the most of looking after ourselves, think about the future. You know, it's great. You know, things are going to have to be done in a different way. The way we do business, the way we are, you know, we have to jiggle how we're going to work now. I've got great ideas. You know, things can work. It's how you use your mind. It's mindset. It's positivity, gratitude.
Yes, 100%.
Gratitude.
I think you're completely spot on. The world will never be the same again, but people see the negative and I see the positive, where for the first time we're going to see who our family is. We're going to see who our friends are. The nature, what's been beautiful is nature has literally reset. You know, I look out my window and I see the most beautiful birds. Like, where have you been?
Yeah.
And like little squirrels running around, and you see the nature literally saying, thank goodness, you know. And I have this little thing, because I'm a little bit twisted, and I'm like, I see little animals come out and they go, did you hear about the fact that there's no one out? And they're, nah, it can't be. Then they go out and they're like, oh my God. So you see some of the footage of these animals just literally exploring
I
like
know.
the earth now. Can't believe it. It's
I know.
crazy.
It really is amazing. But we're kind of working out that the simple things in life are actually so important. Do you know what I mean? I mean, take social media. Celebs aren't posting that much anymore because at the moment it's really irrelevant, isn't it? In the scheme, you know, NHS nurses, the doctors, the care workers, people that are in Tesco serving us, bless them. So want to be standing there. I think those people are amazing they're keeping us going.
I really do hope that after this, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, that when we think of the award ceremonies, that is actually what the award ceremonies will be. You're going to see the heroes. They have certain versions of it. Yeah.
You know, everybody was losing the plot. I mean, all this reality crap on TV as well. I mean, you know, like Love Island. I mean, you know, what is Love Island actually about?
Yeah.
It's crap, isn't it? You know,
no, it's not helping anyone mentally, is it? No, totally not.
Media need to change. They change their views about what people actually really want to see, what's good for people. Do you want to help people live a happy life? How many mental issues has that caused? Those reality programs caused young people. It's so frightening. It really, really is.
People actually commit suicide after that, which is terrible. I mean, I know we're in the industry. We know the celebrity. We've seen it, the red carpets. We know all of that. But there's a part of it which is very brutal. And I think, you know, if there's any industry that I say to anyone that you've got to be thick-skinned, we're human beings first. But there's a thick skin that you've got to have. It's almost a fearlessness that if you don't have it, you could just be broken down in this industry. It'll tear you apart. You know, when they love you, they love you. When they don't, it's just horrific.
You know, obviously, we're both friends with a lot of high-profile people. The pressure on those girls, you know, like even just going to an event, the makeup, the hair, the glam squad, the this, the that. Do you know what? My God, these people are human beings. And I, for one, love seeing them as a real person. And people, you know, the media actually change people into being what they want. So back again, we're not seeing what's real. It's all, you know, it's just all causing a lot of harm, in my opinion. And I just think things need to change. They really do. And we want more real stuff.
I think so. I think I really believe after this there's going to.
If you ask
sorry,
Mandy. They'd want to change. They'd want it to change. A lot of girls speak to, they want it to slow down. They want to be able to speak about what they want to speak about. They don't want to be governed about, you know, how they're acting and what they're doing. They want to be able to be who they are. Yeah.
It's very difficult, as you know, there's so many different opinions and ideologies, and I think we have to be so careful, especially in the public eye. I've been very mindful about what I'm doing in this present time. I'm in the middle of a campaign of a promotion, and then COVID appeared, and it was like, goodness me, okay, what do I do? You know, so I had to take a step back. It can't be all about me, but I'm hoping my music can help heal hearts and bring people, positive things and make them feel good. And that's kind of had to do the shift, you know, and what are you doing with your platform? The platform, I say, for purpose is so important, because if you have all these people watching, okay, what are you giving to them and what are they taking away from it? So important, you know, so I've had to really do that and think about it.
We're all about women empowerment. We love supporting other women. I mean, how we met, an incredible story. I mean, I met Ren, you know, on Instagram. Literally, we started following each other, and then we went to a DM, and then, you know, I said to Renelle, can I call you? I really want to talk to you. And from the minute we spoke, we've been like best friends for how many years now? It's like been 2 years. We don't see each other. We talk every week, but we support each other. And that girl power, girl supporting another girl is everything, okay? Because us need support.
And I think that you hit on a very important part. It is so important for everyone to support each other's journey, whatever they're doing, whatever their ideology, to understand and give them support, because it's hard doing it on your own, and it's all about a team, isn't it? People think, of course, there's people that are very successful, but if you look behind the scenes, they tell you the first part or they show you a shine, but there's a whole load of things going on in the background that's helping that person move to the next level.
Working their I'm not even going to say it on here. But
That's right.
you know what
I
I mean?
mean, you know, the people, I can't even name all of them because they're just amazing. My angels, my team are phenomenal who have come and helped. You know, when you're about to release a song or about to do anything in that site, you know, like when you did your OK magazine, that was how was that? The amount of work that I remember, the prep that you had to do that. People
Oh,
think it just happened, you took a picture. No.
it was a lot of fun. You know, for me, it's not about being famous, being a celeb. I just love doing what I do. So to get that spread in that magazine was just like a dream come true, and it was really fun. But that's all it was to me. It was just, you know, a way of getting myself out there. Did I love doing it? Do you know what? The shoot was a lot of fun, but do you really understand what goes on in those shoots? It's not really bloody hard
It's
work.
not. You don't eat. You don't eat for about 9-12 hours.
Changes of clothes. I was exhausted.
Right.
But I love doing my, you know, my magazine interviews. I've got a couple coming out in the next few weeks, which are all on benefits of exercise, especially in lockdown, food. We can talk about that if you want soon, because I know people are really interested in what they should be eating, what they shouldn't be eating. But yeah, I do love doing the media stuff, but I still like training my clients. You
No,
know,
definitely.
clients.
I've got a question from Tesley asking, what advice can you give to people that are insecure about their bodies? I mean, that's huge. Hence why you've got plastic surgery, because that's insecurity at its highest, isn't it? Unless it's a health issue or something like that.
Okay, so obviously if you're insecure about your body, that's a mental thing going on there, and you've got to work out what it is and why it is that you're insecure. If you are unhealthy and eating all the wrong foods, if you are not doing exercise, if you are finding it really hard to motivate yourself, then you need some help, and you need some help from somebody like me that's going to be your buddy, that's going to hold your hand and teach you. Because being a personal trainer is not about the hour that we give a fitness. It should never be just about the hour that you do your hour slot with your personal trainer. It's about understanding, knowledge, that personal trainer teaching you about your body and what it takes to be the best version of yourself, right? So my advice to Tez, hi Tez, is, you know, find yourself a body coach, somebody that you can really trust and get on with and get on that journey. Once you learn about your body, you'll find out what it is that you need to be doing for yourself. So yeah.
No, definitely. Also, guys who's online, if you have any questions, please fire them on in the comments so I can ask Mandy, because this is an opportunity to really get some critical expertise from the best, you know. She's worked with some amazing people. You know, this lady, I have to shout out, she could do like that. Is it SOS? You know, like if you was to do like a war kind of training. No, it's true. It's true.
That's show I want to get on. So, Anne, if you are watching this, I want to be doing, might be 53, but that is my, you know, that's a dream for me. I'd love to be able to accomplish doing a show like that. Not about the show, not about being on TV, even if it wasn't on TV. That kind of thing for me to challenge myself would be awesome. So yeah, something like that.
No, definitely. Well, also, like, obviously I like spinning. Everyone that knows me or follows me will know that I'm very blessed to have a spinning bike, and it's like I like high powered stuff. I like the buzz, the thrill, so I think that's why I like it. But I've had to try and learn to do something else, because I can't just be on a high and always buzzing, and hence why I have had panic attacks. But what else do you think would be a good idea? The Pilates, yoga, and I've done yoga before, but I've got caught in this position. It's hilarious. What do you think?
Go for your power walk. You know, you could put some little low weighted weights in your hands. Use your arms. Go at a speed that's just about comfortable, where you can still have a little bit of a conversation, but you're getting puffed out. So good for you. So good for your mind and body. You know, you are working the lower half of your body. You can even do a training where you're walking 5 minutes. You go into some front lunges, walking lunges for a minute. You can stop, do your 15 squats, get back into your walk, and make it a circuit. Great way to train. In the parks, there's benches. You can do your press ups, you can do your burpees, your mountain climbers. You know, you've got all this going on. You don't need equipment. You can go and equipment. You know,
I've got a question. I've got two questions for you actually. What's the good food to put for your immune system? Number one, and number two, what's good food in order to help you after an intense muscle workout, or what food before and after? So
right,
what are good immune foods and what are good for workouts? That's the first question. Another one after.
all right, so I'm going to try and make it simple, because you know what, I'm all about making things simple. First of all, we're be athletes, so forget it. You don't need to be counting your calories, weighing your foods, worrying about macros, this, that, and everything else. Portion control. That's it. Okay? So look at the portions that you're eating. Make sure that you're eating a really good plant-based diet. So the majority of your foods in the day are natural foods, fruits, vegetables, anything that there's no sell-by date, basically. Okay? Things that are healthy for you. Cut out processed rubbish. Cut out sugar as much as possible. Okay, when you're looking at your foods, instead of looking at something and thinking, oh my god, that should be healthy, it's low fat yogurt or it's a low fat cheese. No, what they're doing is it's processed. They take out all the goodness and they add loads of sugar. So actually,
which is the object.
Yeah, wonderful fats. You need good fats in your diet. Good fats help lose bad fats, and they're also so good for your mind and also your body. Okay, cutting out red meat as much as possible. So you need, if you enjoy red meat, it's fine once a week. Don't overdo the red meat. It's a really big cause of disease. So you know what, the gut is what you've got to keep healthy, because every disease from the gut. Okay, so in your body is like medicine. Your food can be medicine and it can help prevent disease, or if you're eating all the wrong stuff, you can actually cause disease. So
I've got another. It says, what's good to keep your immune system high? So what you spoke about is plant-based.
Lots of veggies, lots of fruit. Waking up in the morning, first thing you do, guys, is drink some fresh lemon in some warm boiled water.
And that was another question I had as well from somebody. That's brilliant.
You know what? Something so simple like that is so good for you, because when you slept, okay, the first thing you're going to do, if you drink that lemon water, you're going to cleanse out. Okay, you're going to help your digestive system. It's amazing for anti-aging, for your skin. Okay, it's got loads of vitamin C in it, and it's a flush out. So basically that improves your immune system. Okay, eating fruits and vegetables, berries, so good for you. Tropical papaya, pineapple, all of that, so good for you. Okay, what you've got to be thinking about is the things that you shouldn't be eating. Okay, as long as you get the things that you should be eating in and take out everything you shouldn't be eating, you're on a winner. We're all human. Listen, I had a glass of wine. I'm going to actually admit it, right?
I was going to say, because right now, obviously, we don't want to become, and I say this with all respect, overindulgent of alcohol, because we've got to find that balance. But I find that, they said in the news that alcohol prices are up more than it's ever been. So clearly people are drinking, but it's that balance, isn't it?
About what you're doing. But what I'm saying is, having the odd glass of wine, having a piece of chocolate, having a bad day, you've had 3 biscuits. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back on it the next day. That's what,
because people speak about this cheat day. Is there such thing? Like, I'm having a cheat day, or eat as much as I want to eat day.
I don't look at life like that, and I don't work like that. I eat healthy most of the time, the majority of the time. I actually look at food and I think, oh, that's good for me, I'm going to eat that. It's all about the mind and the way you think about your foods. Okay, so something, a piece of chocolate, or if I'm at a party and there's a cake there, I'll think to myself, okay, you know what, I'm gonna have that, and tomorrow get back on my healthy eating.
I think so. And
people eat a biscuit. There's a lot of girls that I know that will eat a biscuit and they'll think, oh, stuff that, I've eaten a biscuit.
Eat the whole packet.
Yeah, that's wrong. Okay, being able to say no, being able to say, okay, so I've had a little bit, that's enough, I'm satisfied.
And like, there was another question they asked about after a workout. See, I'm fairly good when it comes before I put enough water in, because you spoke about water, which is so important. But after a workout, I always feel I'm so conscious. You want to eat and grab everything, but you don't want to put the wrong things in your stomach.
Yeah.
What do you think is a good?
Depends on what time you're working out.
Correct. And what's the best time to work out? That's another question for you.
There's no best time to work out. I love working out in the morning, so I work out first in the morning. So what I will do is I wake up and I'm not ready for breakfast, so I'll have a banana, maybe a teaspoon of butter, because that gives me that boost to work out with. I'll work out, and then I'll have a good protein breakfast. So that could be a couple of eggs and spinach. Sometimes I have a little bit of Greek, full fat Greek yogurt, homemade some granola, and I top it up with blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, a little bit of kiwi. That's delicious. So I might have that. You know, it really does depend on what time you're working out, but protein is great for muscles, we know. So get the protein in there. So white fish, chicken, eggs, you know, just make sure that you are eating a good amount of protein if you want to gain muscle. I mean, obviously everybody works out for different reasons. The average person, it's to look good, tone up, be healthy. We're not talking about athletes. They would be eating in a completely different way. It's much more good. But for us, people just looking to be fit and healthy, just eat healthy food. It's as that. Eat healthy.
You know, but also, you know, we have to be mindful. Eating healthy costs money. This is real. You know, when you go to the organic aisle, it's more expensive, and that's what I find can be very difficult for some people, the average person. And I think it's finding that balance, isn't it? Making sure that we're eating healthy stuff, but
it doesn't have to be, Renee. You can take a jacket potato. You know, you could actually live on a jacket potato and a bowl of broccoli. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's about thinking outside the box. You know, making a vegetable stir fry. Yeah. And then, you know, eating a great big bowl of vegetable stir fry. You know, that, how expensive is that? It doesn't have to be expensive. The processed foods are actually expensive because they cost you life. They cost you health. All right. So
and I think after this, it's funny you say that we speak about processed food. Obviously, you've still got the Deliveroo's and Just Eat's open, but because they have closed a lot of the big stores that we all know, and I'm not going to name them on here, people might actually be healthier. I wonder, because no one's going and taking that trip.
What I love is when I look out the window and I'm seeing families walking. I mean, I
Yeah.
love what people are on the streets moving. You know, that's a wonderful thing. And I think families are generally eating a little bit healthier, because when the woman goes shopping, I mean, I know it's so impossible to get an online shop. When I go to the shop, I only want a week, twice a week at the most. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking about what I'm buying. I'm not going in there and just grabbing anything. I'm actually being mindful of what I'm cooking. So it's made a big difference. And I think, you know, a lot of the girls that I speak to are definitely cooking a lot healthier.
Definitely. One of the tips I will say, because it's happened to me, do never, ever, 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 and I repeat, ever, 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 go into a store or a shopping market hungry. Because you end up crying.
That's a great tip. That is the worst thing to do. Because if your sugars are low and you've been running around and you're hungry, what are you going to do? You're going to go in there and grab all the sugar, aren't you? That's
literally, yeah, it's so funny.
Great tip, Renee, is never start. If you've noticed that in most supermarkets, you get all the processed rubbish in the first few aisles, and the vegetables are always stopped.
It's true. It's true.
They want you buying those products off the shelf. So you know what? Go to the other end and start that end.
And what, you know, they say like the salads and vegetables all colourful. I mean, what are good fat burning vegetables or food in general? Grapefruit, I absolutely love, but I'm very conscious of my teeth because it's acidic. But what is there things that are very good for fat burning?
Grapefruit, because there's certain illnesses that you wouldn't recommend eating grapefruit. There's no fat burning foods. Okay. What's fat burning is the healthy food you're putting into your body along with the exercise you're doing and getting your body to work metabolically. Okay. And people you can improve your metabolic rate, the way you use energy, by eating correctly and exercising. For anybody that's on the couch that's eating rubbish and they're not moving, they're going to store body fat. It's as simple as that, you know. And you know, if we talk about obesity, because that is a big thing in the news right now and something that I can really get my head around. You know, obesity is a major factor for causing people with corona to end up in intensive care. And the reason for that is because, you know, first of all, their immune systems are not great. Secondly, they're carrying too much body fat, which gives a bigger response to the virus, okay, with their fight the virus. So it ends up attacking the lungs. You know, obesity is a very, very hard, and I call it an illness to deal with. And there's people that can't lose weight as quickly as other people because of certain issues with their, you know, with what's going on in their genetics and everything else that's going on.
Right.
But let me tell you, there's always a way to improve your health. It's finding the right person to help you. It's starting with small goals. It's getting into doing something in a happy and positive way, not because you have to do it. You know, it's about the right buddy that's going to be your partner and help you through. And I've had amazing results with people that have been obese. And when they start losing that body fat, Renee, my God, you know, their blood work, everything is improved so dramatically that it's an amazing feeling for me as a trainer to see that. And that's why I get so upset when I come online and I see, you know, I've had a lot of fights with a lot of plus size models and celebs that are very, very, very dangerously overweight, promoting that it's okay to be that size and eat rubbish. A lot of kids watching them. And I've had, you know, I can't even tell you the stories that I've had from people that actually have followed these guys and thought, you know what, it's okay to be that size. It's not okay. It's going to catch up with you. It's going to cause long-term illness. And you know what? You don't want to be so overweight and eating rubbish because it's such an unhealthy thing to do. So
no, I think I totally agree. It's such a delicate conversation because, as you said, there's people who have health issues, you know, overactive. I think it's overactive thyroids and things like that causes illnesses. It's really crazy that, you know, when you think of what people perceive it, everyone has different body types. So as you said about being the best version of yourself, it's being comfortable with yourself. It's feeling, you know, positive. I think because it's all about, as I said, it's the mind again, isn't it? The mind can play tricks with, and because of the media images that you see, they have this version of what perfection should look like, you know?
There's a fine line between, you know, there's a fine line for me in my work, being strict and saying as it is, and having a sympathetic ear to somebody who's a bit, okay? But the thing is, I have to look at health is wealth. I have to look at health comes first, no matter what. So my that I've had online with celebs and people like that, and also doing Piers Morgan when I was on GMTV with Hayley, what's her name? Hasselhoff. Yeah,
that's right. I remember.
Hayley had a massive row because promoting the fact that you can eat what you like and don't worry about it and just be happy and eat it, and you know what, life's too short. It's such a load of rubbish, because when you have inspiring other people, what you do to yourself, I can't stop, but what you are inspiring to all those young kids out there and people that are watching that really do look up to you, I don't think you have a right to tell people something so dangerously wrong, okay, and do that to gain your followers. It's very, very wrong, because body positivity is, yes, loving yourself, of course. I mean, you've got to love yourself, right? But loving yourself for the right reasons. Are you making effort? Are you trying? Are you eating healthy foods? Are you exercising a little? Are you trying to make your way forward? If you are, fantastic. I applaud you. You know what, I love it when I see somebody really trying hard, and you know, in the gyms there's people of all sizes, and you know, first one there trying to help somebody who needs to lose a lot of body fat. But like I've said, there's always a way, and I that way, and it's an amazing journey to be on, because it changes lives. It really does.
There's nothing better, you know. I've put on pounds. I've struggled. When I say struggled, I've always been the same size in clothes, but as you get older, your body figure changes, and I think it didn't help that I was a food influencer for a little while, so I think I was eating away too much. But I always found curvy. I was always curvy, and I used to have problems with. I have got a big bottom or big thighs, and then I saw that people were buying stuff, and I thought, okay, this is interesting. And I've, over time, as I've got older, learned to embrace the curves, recognize that I have full lips, and it's something that I'm being born with, and it's beautiful aesthetically to the world, and embracing all those things. But a lot of people, there's so many different, as I said, ideologies that have thrown around of what, and I think one of the biggest hashtags is, as you said, better version of you. That is it, nothing
Good.
else.
Renee, you emotionally eat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, you're beautiful. Every woman out there is beautiful. There's something unique about every person. Okay. And as long as you're healthy and you're doing the healthy things, then I'm fine with that. You know, you have to embrace yourself. We're all different sizes, we're all different shapes. Okay. You can change that. You can work on that, but nobody's going to have, no one is ever going to, you know, you can meet the top models in the world, and I've met a few of them, and they've all got issues about themselves. Everybody's got an issue about themselves. Nobody's happy entirely with what they look like. We all want to do change. And, you know, it boils down to, are you doing what it takes to be the best version of yourself? That's
right.
it. And that's what
That's
it's all.
it, isn't it?
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
that is it. I think you're completely right. I think that's what needs to be one of the biggest campaigns, because I think anything else other than that is not, it's not worth it.
Well,
You
it
just
makes
need
sense, and it's there, black and white. You know,
yeah.
when it's perfect. And I'm not saying, you know, how many weight loss diets are out there? They don't work. Okay, you've got Slimming World, Weight Watchers, you've got all of them, right? But what happens is somebody will go, they'll get fully into it, they'll lose the weight, but then what happens when they stop? The body holds on to fat. It's not used to living like that. So then it gets a bit shocked, and then it ends up holding the fat. So you get people that yo-yo diet, or they put on weight more so than they had to lose.
Yeah. No, the yo-yo diet, and I think every woman can attest to it, and anyone that's going to watching it now or watching it later. How many diets? Every Monday is a new diet.
They don't work. It's about a healthy lifestyle. It's the same. Look at it, like when you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, it all comes naturally. That's what you do. Okay?
That's right.
You're in a healthy lifestyle, somebody like me, that's how I live. So my exercise for me is something that I do most days because I want to do it now, because I'm in that habit of doing it. It makes me feel good. My endorphins, which are happy hormones, they're released, and my mind's good. I'm clear. I enjoy living like that. I enjoy trying to be the best version of myself. You know, it's something that I enjoy doing, because I feel that as a mother and a wife, when I'm that way, that's going to rub off onto my family. The kids are sponges. They watch everything you do. Hence why I'm now exercise. And, you know, it wasn't easy for them. And it's not easy for them having a mum as a personal trainer. You know, sometimes like Adrian, bless him, at the bottom of the garden with his chocolate, he doesn't want me to see what he's doing.
No, it's funny. I remember when we first had dinner, and I remember going through the menu thinking, what should I order? Because you're there. I know you're not going to judge me, but you feel like pressure.
I wanted that night because I was out for dinner. That's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Just make it that it's not something that's continuous, that, you know, if you've had a nice meal that's not been the most healthiest, that the next day you're going to get back onto a healthy lifestyle. And that's the way it works. That's
you're right. I mean, so some takeaways. Oh, you said so many things. You said healthy lifestyle. So fitness, it needs to be part of your life, whatever version of fitness that is. So not everyone's going to be jumping on a spinning bike immediately. Some people might do yoga, but have some form of exercise. Am I right?
Yeah, you won't find me on a spinning bike. It's not something I enjoy. I don't enjoy running. Okay, so I'm a personal trainer. I hate spinning. I hate running. What do? I go for long power walks. I incorporate that with my lunges and my squats and whatever I can do outside. I love being outside and training. I make sure I do my weight and body weight training, that I keep strong and supple and tight. I love my kettlebells, so I'm always on the kettlebells. I'll swim when I can, as long as I don't beat myself up. You know, like yesterday I did an hour weight training session. Today I don't feel like doing weights today, so I'll probably go on an hour's walk.
Okay, I've got a question from someone, and you can tell me some more takeaways. They've said, how do you manage sleep? My sleeping isn't great. I tend to wake up a lot. I'm the same, I would say, Tesley. I sleep, but then I'm quite a light sleeper, so I found it difficult at times to get into routines.
Yeah, it's about routine, because your body gets used to that. So if you're going to go to bed late and get up late, right, you're all out of routine, you're all out of sync. So your body gets used to that and then won't allow you to go to sleep early. You know, make Sure. Magnesium flakes. I've spoken to you about that so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Most people, in fact, nearly everybody lacks magnesium, and the best way transdermally to get it into your skin is in the bath. Okay. So there's a mate called Better You. If you want to DM me, if you want to know about that later, then I can let you know. But basically, bath of that, oh my God, it is incredible. First of all, fantastic for your digestion, fantastic for pulling out toxins, muscle recovery. So to stop the DOMS, which is muscle ache you get after training, skin, cellulite, tightness of the skin, quality of the skin.
I think I'm gonna have a bath of that every day then. All the women on here are gonna be all over them.
Renee, 3 times a week. You just get in the shower, just wash off, get into the bath, just relax, put some candles on, you know, put some music on, me time. Enjoy your me time. If you can do that before you want to go to bed, it just relaxes you, gets you ready for sleep. Fantastic.
I've got another question from Taki Liazunia. I hope I got that right. My apologies. Best exercise for legs, please.
Okay, so bottom half of the body burns the most calories. Okay, so great. If you've got a lot of fat to lose, you want to concentrate a lot on the bottom half of your body. So for your legs, if you're looking to improve, to get them slim, the inner thighs, outer thighs, I recommend front lunges, back lunges, side and curtsy lunges, squats. If you're in the gym, you've got the squat rack. If you're not in the gym, you can use your weights up, crossed at the chest, shoulders back. There's lots of different variations. On my page, I often do leg exercises, so they're all down on my page. You can have a look.
Yeah, go to the page, guys.
But yeah, lots of different variations of lunges and squats.
No, definitely. I think, you know, we could have you here all day, and I want to do a workout right now. That's what we should have done, isn't it, guys? We should have gone in the garden.
Okay, get that time in, make it your time. You know, just move your body in however way you want to do that, but just get moving, eat well, stay healthy. And Renee, it was amazing to talk to you.
Absolute pleasure. And anyone got any more questions before we go? Got anything more to ask? But definitely go over to Mandy's Instagram, and you've got to plug your website. There's all things on there about who you are and your publications.
Easy one. There's a lot more going on there because I'm doing a lot of what I'm actually working, and I've got a lot on at the moment, so I'm really excited for that. So that'll be all coming up. I'm on Instagram, obviously, on Facebook. So any questions, guys, I really don't mind answering your DMs. I'm always here to help if I can. And to all you lovely followers, thank you so much for, and I'm going to be speaking for Renee too, just for all your support and things. And it really does make my day when I see your comments. So, you know, at the end of the day, my Instagram's for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. And thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you so much, guys, for joining in with our IG Live series. Who am I? I've got an amazing guest on Monday, and I'll be sharing that with you very shortly. And love you lots, Mandy. You're amazing, and keep fighting. You're a queen, and I'm so blessed to have you as a friend. Okay, love you lots. Catch you up soon.
Darling, take care. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Take care. Bye.